Hello America, John Jenkins here. Today is the day that will be forever known in history. This is because on January the 17th, 1920, the 18th Amendment, a law which officially prohibits the manufacture and sale of alcohol, has just been ratified. This is largely in response to the rising protest against it called the temperance movement. An opinion that has grown to be more popular in the recent years is that alcohol is the ultimate reason for society's downfall, and a total ban of it would decrease many problems, such as mental illness, abuse rates, and crime. We are here with fellow member of the temperance movement, Grace, to share her thoughts on the new law. Grace, what are your thoughts about this historic day?
I think this historic day is amazing. It's a great step in the right direction for society. Prohibition it's good, and this movement is exactly what we needed.
I couldn't agree more. Let's see what the public has to say about this dramatic change. To you, Sam.
Thanks, John. I'm here with local furniture dealer Alfonsi. Alfonsi, what's your opinion on the 18th Amendment?
I think it'll be a great change. It should surely bring more peace and cohesion to families dealing with problems of alcoholism. I'm pretty sure crime will decrease too.
Thanks, Alfonsi. Local resident Charles, how much change do you think we'll see in the upcoming years due to this new law?
Surely a lot. Maybe good change, maybe bad change. Only time will tell.
Alluding. And finally, restaurant owner Arthur, will this new amendment affect your business?
I think business will be more than fine in the upcoming years. People want my product no matter what the law says.
We're still talking about food, right?
Yes. My food will be very good in the upcoming years.
Back to you, John.
Thanks, Sam. Now for the weather. Breaking news. Al Capone, the rising mafia overlord and public enemy number one, has just reached unprecedented levels of power. He has just taken control of the government in Cicero, Illinois through use of brute force, and now illegal mobsters have say in how the entire city runs. Capone's goons were seen outside of polling stations, making it clear to the public which candidate is the healthiest choice. Sam is out there with the resident of Cicero, Illinois to gather her thoughts on the matter. To you, Sam.
Thanks, John. I'm here with Dorothy Higgins. Dorothy, how do you think this is going to change the city?
I think this is going to be very detrimental. Ever since that law passed 4 years ago, things in the city have just been getting worse. I'm worried for mine and my children's safety more than ever.
I'm so sorry to hear that. How do you think other residents feel?
Everyone is furious about this. The mafia's influence on the public has become too extreme, and someone needs to stop it before they take over all of America.
Thanks, Dorothy. Now, back to you, John.
Thanks, Sam. The news for mafia-related crimes doesn't stop there. Rumors of underground bootlegging empires have been arising, with the mafia in the heart of it, making enormous profit. The FBI is currently working hard to catch a man by the name of Lucky Luciano, who's been rumored to have killed the top two crime bosses of the mafia so that he could be the boss himself. Now, he runs what is suspected to be a $25 million bootlegging operation, making it the largest in New York. This man has clearly proved that he is violent, dangerous, and unlawful, so look out for this man and report to the police immediately if seen. One Italian, 1.75 meters in height, one droopy eye, and left side of the face marked by scars. To you, Timothy. The hot topic today seems to be all about the infamous Al Capone, who's recently become known as the national celebrity, a title that few mafia members hold. Feelings have become mixed about this multi-millionaire empire owner and suspect to many murders, including the Valentine's Day massacre just last week. Some members of the public are still extremely opposed to him, pegging him as a public enemy number one, but others have begun to empathize with Capone. Sam is in the public today to figure out why. Here's Sam.
I'm here with Sally and her husband Nick, who claim to be siding with Al Capone. What are your reasonings for this?
What can I say? His story checks out. His claims of being an average Joe may seem absurd, but if you think about it, his needs are the same as ours. Maybe it's not right for the FBI to be chasing him down.
And Sally, what are your thoughts?
You know, how do you even know that he's committed any of these crimes? Like he said, he's simply providing a service that the public wants. And he's donating to charities. What kind of mobster donates to charities? That's not criminal. That's a good man.
Thanks, guys. With insufficient evidence to prove his suspected numerous treasons in his career, there's no way to prove that the public's claims are untrue. Back to you, John.
Thanks, Sam. Reports are in, and several show that crime rates and homicides have increased drastically from 1920 when Prohibition started to now, 9 years later. Before Prohibition, there was an average of 4,000 federal convicts in 30 U.S. cities. Now, that number has increased by 561%, more than 5 times the previous amount. Homicide rates have also increased by 78%. The public is now not just gunning for the justice of these mafia members, but for the repeal of the 18th Amendment, for it is clear that in looking for a solution, they have only created a bigger problem.